Hey, this is Randy Schwantz. Let's talk about a topic that we're all interested in, and that is confidence. And it's interesting for me, before I got into the sales training business, I knew that I wanted to try that, and yet I'll admit I didn't have a lot of confidence. And speaking in public, I mean, the first time I tried it, all I did is just introduce somebody. It's kind of a 5-minute, do the housekeeping. My knees were wobbling, my shoulders shaking, my voice was weird. I mean, it's just amazing how scary it was. So I had intrigue for it, so I did want to try it anyway. So I went to a National Speakers Association meeting one time. And it happened to be, frankly, this guy right here. His name is Jeff Brantley. As everybody went around and introduced themselves, he stood up and he goes, "Hi, my name's Jeff, and I'm putting together a comedy team. Anybody interested, come down and see me." So I go, "Man, I've always been really sarcastic and kind of witty, but never just genuinely funny." So I went down and introduced myself, and I ended up getting to join what we called the industrial strength comedy. That was our team, and we did improv. And it was incredibly intimidating. I mean, this chick right here, Randy Schwantz and Linda Canarak, were tough. I mean, nasty bees, if you kind of know what I mean. I mean, trying to work it out, and you're trying to do improv, and improv, there is no script, and you got to be on the spot and on the moment. You got to be funny and all this sort of stuff. And when you weren't, man, they were like on you. It was brutal, very intimidating. So, kind of to finish that out, we worked together for 2.5 months. Three nights a week, getting prepared to do our deal. And then we had 6 weeks of shows, Friday and Saturday night at the Greenville Pocket Sandwich Theater, of which I was in 8 of them. And out of those 8, I would say about 5, man, I felt on. It was so cool when words just come out of your mouth and stuff. So what's the point? Well, when I got into the world of speaking and training and dealing with groups anywhere from 5 to 500, it just didn't matter anymore. I knew that whatever came my way, I would have some sort of way to deal with it. And it came from that training. It came from that skill building. And from doing that training, that skill building enough times, then I became confident. So how do you get confident? Well, there's a lot of ways, but one of the critical things to be able to enhance your confidence is to be willing to almost explode it, to get uncomfortable, to be able to get really uncomfortable. That's what Francie and Lisa did to me. They got me so out of my comfort zone. Man, it was like shaking and all that stuff. So find yourself a group that's going to challenge you. It might be Toastmasters. It might be sales training group. It might be a lot of different things. But go do that and break it down, and your confidence will start to skyrocket. All right, so that's my first tip.